YouTube, what's good, everyone? Having a great day today. Happy Saturday. We're about to head to the gym right now. I don't even know we're in the gym. We just did some content for the entire week. And now we're about to head into the gym to do some hammies, some legs, and maybe a little bit of shoulders. I know you're like, what the fuck? That's all over the place. Yeah, so towards the end of the week is when I like to focus on like the muscle groups where I don't really need to put my entire focus on, but just need to work out once a week. So calves, hamstrings, glutes are things that I do on weekends because it's it's my accessories week, you know? And you guys still need to do your calves. Hell yeah, you still need to train calves. A lot of you got some small ass calves. Work on them bitches. Come on, let's go. But seriously though, we're about to get in there. Not too crazy. You might do some arms as well too, because we didn't really prioritize arm this week. The biggest thing that we were prioritizing basically back, chest, and abs. So yeah, we're about to head to the gym right now and get it done. And I'll catch you guys there. Let's go. What it do? Hope you're having a great day today, fam. Welcome to the arm workout. Yes, sir. I know you guys saw me in the intro already. You already heard my voice. You're probably getting annoyed of it already, aren't you? Nah, I'm playing. But now, today we're going to start with barbell curls, guys. Just regular close grip curls with the barbell. I first started with just the bar. I didn't start with this weight. My first set was with the bar. I went for 20. And then my second and third set, because I was only doing 3 sets for probably 10 to 12 for each exercise. I'm not really going too much or too heavy when it comes to like the amount of sets I'm doing. I'm just going to make sure I'm really prioritizing the first set and really warming up. And then from there on, using those 2 workout sets to really give it my all, right? So going into this one, we warmed up with the bar, and then from there on, we put 225 on each side, and we did it for the last 2 sets. And the main thing I want you guys to really focus on when doing like barbell curls is keep your core engaged, man. Keep your core engaged, keep your body in a really nice tight frame, and drive it up your chin while keeping your elbows in one spot and really feel that burn. The reason why I have the wraps around my wrist is because my wrist started hurting a little bit throughout the second exercise, which is okay. It's gonna happen. So I use wrist wraps to just give me that extra protection, that extra reinforcement, so I'm able to push through. But after this, the goal was to go into curled overhead presses, which is like compound movement I always like to do, right? Now, when it comes to the curled overhead press, I wanted to get myself warmed up. So what I did is I did just 1 set of just 25 on each side with shoulder press. I'm just powering up and coming slow on the way down just to really get those shoulder blades warmed up, get my shoulders going, just so when I'm doing the curled overhead press, nothing is stiff, and everything is fluid, and everything is controlled. Most importantly, I'm utilizing every second, every minute, every set, and every rep. Baby, got to go, fam. You know, because the biggest thing, guys, is efficiency, right? And you see, I only did 3 just to get a really good warm, get a really good feel for it. And then the first thing I did is I started with 25s and I worked my way up to about 40s, just curl, overhead press, and boom. It's one of my favorite compound moves for the bicep, for the shoulders. Most importantly, just get your body warmed and really going, get your sweat going for real. This is one of my favorite workouts. You guys probably been seeing me do this for years and years because it's a staple into my routine. It's something that's always helped me when it came to my physique and enhancing my physique, and I want you to give it a try too. So main thing is give me your hammer curl, keep your elbows tucked in, and then power it up. One more time. Hammer curl, elbows tucked in, full extension, come up shoulders, boom, power it up. Make sure one thing you guys are doing when you're doing a shoulder press, it doesn't really matter what shoulder press you're doing. Every shoulder press, I would follow this step. Always make sure that your elbows are parallel to your ears. Always make sure that your core is engaged. Always make sure that you guys are in a safe and stable position to where you're actually able to push that weight overhead without hurting or like nudging or moving yourself, because that is essentially going to be key. You want to be able to keep yourself in a nice, tight, fixed position to really get the most out of muscle group, get the most out of what we're trying to do, most importantly, get the most out of every set. Now, this is when we worked up to about 35s. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 30s. Wait, what? Hold on, let me see. No, those are 40s. I'm sorry. I forgot the video for 30s didn't record. That explains it. I'm playing with you guys. But yeah, this is about 40s, and we went for another 10 reps. Again, taking your time, hammer curl coming up, and then pressing it through, slowing the way down. This is when you really start hurting a little bit, and this is when you start getting those demon eyes. You know what I mean? I'm not actual demon. You know, it's just when you're focused, man. I wish there was another word for it. There probably is another word for it. Let me know in the comment section, all right? So I could change it up. Because I don't like using the word demon in anything, to be honest with you. I'm a man of God, and I know God would look at me like, bro, what are you doing right now? But going next, we went to another superset. This was lateral raises with bicep curls, and this was just my favorite one, like one of my favorite bicep routines. It's kind of like 21s when you're going like with 7 partials, 7 half reps, and then 7 fulls. But with this one, what I basically did was like 5 partials and then 5 full reps, and then 3 partials and then 3 full reps. And I promise you, it is a burner to those arms. It will get you going. It will get your biceps popping. But first, lateral raises. Make sure when you're doing lateral raises, guys, always raise that bar or handle or dumbbell, whatever you're using, and make sure that it's always in your peripheral vision, meaning you can see your left hand and right hand as you're looking straight, as well as always keep your elbows always parallel to your shoulders while keeping your wrist slightly lower. That's really going to allow you to hit that lateral head. But as you can see in these bicep curls, one thing I'm doing is just 3. Well, this is the 5. I'll wait until I do the 3. 1 second. So I did 1, ready? 1, 2, 3 partials, and then 3 fulls. Boom. 1, 2, and then one more. 3. And I start at 5 and I go to 3. So basically you go from 5 to 3 straight away. And then again, we did lateral raises for another 10 to about 15. My main goal is to get 20, and I did get 20 every time. But I'm just saying 10 to 15 if you want to give it a go. But if you want to aim for 15, if you aim for 20, definitely go for 20. And the only weight that I used was a 17.5. I really wasn't going too crazy with them, just making sure I keep control. I keep it consistent. What's important, I'm able to hit that number. And then from there on, we went again with the bicep curls. And this time we did 5 again, 5 partials, 5 fulls, and then 3 partials, and then 3 fulls. Again, keep your tension on the bicep. Make sure you're utilizing every second, every minute, and every rep, baby. That's the goal. Let's go. Come on. Hope you guys enjoying it so far. Make sure you subscribe and like the video because we got more coming at you, baby. Let's go. Come on. And remember, going to your last ones, always hold it at one position, meaning hold right there. Squeeze that motherfucker. Really feel that burn. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite things to do when holding like an exercise at a certain weight. I'm just really holding it, really focusing on that muscle and giving all my might while my body shakes into another dimension. No, let me stop. But then we went right back into it, man. You know how it is. Always give yourself a little bit more. Because we always got one more, fam. We always got one more in the tank. We always can give more to ourselves, most importantly to the ones that we love. And when you give more to yourself, you always find ways to give more to the people that you love, most importantly, people that you're really taking care of. Now, we're going to right into tricep extension. We weren't really supersetting this. This is my one-arm, single-arm extension. I don't really like to superset this because my triceps are always burning from this. Tricep is one of those muscle groups for me that is highly overactive, meaning I will feel my triceps in almost anything and everything, and I absolutely hate it. I could be doing deadlifts for my triceps to turn on. I don't know why. It's just a very overactive muscle. It's very tight. I've always tried to do something about it, but it just keeps repeating back here and there. And the thing is, I've just gotten accustomed to it. So one thing I like to do is I like isolate my triceps instead of doing them at the same time. I like to do them single-handedly. And I feel like that's a little bit more engaging for me. But most importantly, like one thing is I get more control out of it. So the biggest thing is when I'm doing these single arm extensions, I like to keep my elbows tucked in one spot. And then from there on, just drive straight down, right? And then one thing I always say is push with the meat of your hand, especially if you're just using a regular cable like I am right now. Keep your body in one position, elbows tucked in, squeeze to, and you could always see that head. You want it to look like a horseshoe. That's the main goal. So yeah, biggest thing is elbows in one spot, drive down, push with the meat of your hand, and always keep that body stable. And again, guys, it's not about the weight. It's about the contraction. It's about the feel. It's about how you're able to utilize that weight to your maximum efforts. Because at any given point in time, you can give me 10 pounds. I'll find a way to work out with 10 pounds and make it burn. For real. And you guys got to get accustomed to that, because that's when you're really pushing yourself, pushing your body, pushing your mind, and really pushing the threshold in what you're really capable of. When you can make the small weights count. Yes, there's a certain point in time where you're going to have to go up. But at first, make those small ones count to the fullest of your abilities. Carl, what happened to the calves? I did them, but I wasn't recording them. I'm sorry. That was my fault. That's my fault. So for the calves, I just did regular calf machine. And then one thing that I did was just reset basically sumos. For me, when I do sumos, it's very good power movement, especially for my hamstrings and my glutes. So when I do sumos, I do like them towards the end of my like not arm and back workouts, my arm and tricep workouts, and I just do resets. Basically just coming back to zero, make sure everything nice and tight, and just using my hamstrings and glutes to power it up. And for me, this is a great way to engage my hamstrings and my glutes, and that's one thing that's always worked for me. And the thing is, it might not work for you. For you, it might be RDLs. For you, it might be that machine curl. What I say to my clients, hey, do deadlifts after you've done a workout and you're fatigued. No, I will never do that. But for me, I've been doing this for so many years that I know what patterns and what things work for my body, especially, let's say, compared to my last show. I remember when I was doing my last show, one thing I actually would be doing towards the end of my workouts is I would be doing 3 sets of 315 for almost to failure. And I would utilize this as a way to actually boost my cardio. So for me, I'm accustomed to this. I'm used to this. As me, you need to do it automatically for you to get used to it. Just build your way up, right? Build your way up and just focus on what you need to focus on. But for me, this is a great way to just get my hamstrings going, get my glutes going. But yeah, we did 3 sets of absolute failure, just as many as we can. And again, it's not about the weight. It's about what I'm really focused on, which is those hammies. You can see right here. The minute I come down, I feel for it. Why? Because I know what I'm hitting. From there on, as I'm coming up, I'm squeezing off those heels. And you can see my hamstrings are activated. You can see the muscle fibers twitching. That's exactly what you want. You want it to twitch at all times. You don't want to just do it and hurt your back. You want to actually feel that muscle and take your time with it if you're going to plan on doing it. What's good, y'all? We just got done with the workout. Now about to do some quick posing. Again, this was light. Just for the shoulders, arms, triceps, biceps, and then calves. But instead of calves, saw me deadlift. But yeah, whatever. Let's get into posing. Don't question it. Just do it. I'm saying don't do that. Do it before your workout. My shoulders are tight. Like really tight. I hate it. I mean, the reason they're tight is because I just did them. But like, whenever your shoulders are tight, it restricts you from getting like full like lat spread. Because for me, when I'm doing lat spread, what I gotta do is I take my shoulder blades, squeeze them, and I spread them apart. And that allows me to get that mindset muscle. But since like it's tight, whenever I'm spreading apart, it's like taking a rubber band. You don't want that, but the thing is, it happens after a workout. You just gotta recover, but really what it is. Yes, you don't want it, but it's gonna happen here and there. Especially when you pose a lot. Because posing is a workout in itself. Getting leaner. We're officially 14 weeks out. Can't wait, man. Let's go. Oof. Now I just gotta get the chest tightened up. But it's coming. Catch you guys soon. That was basically it for today, fam. I'm behind the camera. I'm just showing my jacket. That was basically it for today. Nothing too crazy. Again, these are like workouts just towards the end of the week. My Saturdays, just accessory day. Just to make sure, you're always getting a complete physique, because you can't forget about, the muscle groups that you worked over the weekend, and over the weekend you completely leave them alone. There's always one thing, during the weekend, you just get one workout in, bro. That shit will keep you ahead of so many people that come to the gym and take both days off of the weekend, because while they're taking both days off of the weekend, they're probably taking a day in the week, day 2 off. That's 3. And if you're able to come 5, it'll speed up the process. For me, I'm coming 6 right now, but that's only because I'm perfect. My show usually on 5, but 5 is perfect. I'll catch you guys soon. Yeah, man, hope you guys enjoy this. Peace!